Hey, what's up, y'all? Now it is time to make some picks for this week's college football games. This is week 8. So here we go. Let's start with tonight's game. We do have number 25 in my poll, James Madison at Marshall. James Madison is a 3.5 point favorite, and yeah, I've got I think this is where JMU's undefeated run comes to an end. I do have Marshall pulling off the upset because they're at home. It's a Thursday night, so yeah, I think I'm going to pick Marshall here. And then Saturday games. Let's see, we do have number 7 or number 2 in my poll, Penn State, at number 3 or number 4 in my poll, Ohio State. And Ohio State is a 4.5 point favorite. But I'm not buying it. I'm gonna pick Penn State with the upset. So, I mean, just when you look at the stats, Penn State is the better team on paper. They have the better rushing offense. I know that Ohio State has the better passing offense and total offense. Let's see, Penn State has a better scoring offense though, and a better scoring defense. Penn State has the better defense, both against the run and the pass. I mean, Penn State has an elite defense. Yes, they are number 1 in total defense and number 3 in scoring defense. Or I may have that backwards. Anyway, this is an elite offense. An elite defense. Statistically, I think that Ohio State's defense is really good, but not elite. Yeah, I got Penn State winning this game. So let's see. Next, we do have UCF at number 6, also number 6 in my poll, Oklahoma. Oklahoma is a 17.5 point favorite. UCF still looking for their first Big 12 win, and you're not gonna find it here. So I do think Oklahoma wins, and it won't be close. I think Oklahoma wins by double digits, but I think that they won't quite cover the 17.5. Maybe they win by 17 or 14 or 15. But yeah, I am going to give UCF the points. So anyway, yes, this will be Dillon Gabriel taking on his former team. So, and then next we do have number 22 or number 24 in my poll, Air Force at Navy. And Air Force is a 10.5 point favorite. Yes, Air Force is undefeated. I think they stay undefeated. Now, usually these games between the service academies are usually close, low-scoring games. So I do think that Air Force will win, but I'm going to take Navy to cover the 10.5. And then next we do have Mississippi State at Arkansas, and Arkansas is a 6.5-point favorite. Both of these teams are seeking their first SEC win. So something has to give. So, and I guess I'm gonna take Arkansas because they're at home. So yeah, I'm gonna take Arkansas and the 6.5 points. Next, we do have Boston College at Georgia Tech. And Georgia Tech is a 4.5-point favorite, and Boston College is terrible. Yeah, they're the second worst team in the ACC, behind only Virginia, who they did beat by 3 points. Remember, this is also the same Boston College that lost to Northern Illinois and barely beat Holy Cross. So yeah, but again, I know that Georgia Tech did have the loss to Bowling Green, but they do also have the win against Miami. Now I'm going to count on the nerds to not have another debacle like Bowling Green. So yes, I am going to take Georgia Tech and the 4.5 points. Okay, next we're moving on to the 3:30 games. We do have number 17, number 13 in my poll, Tennessee, at number 11 or number 9 in my poll, Alabama. And Bama is a 9.5-point favorite. So now Alabama, does have one of the best defenses in college football, and let's see, and the game is in Tuscaloosa. So, and I know that Tennessee won the third Saturday in October last year. So, but I mean, I do think that that Alabama is going to win. Let's see, both of these teams lost their quarterback from last year. But Alabama does have a better defense this year. I think that this game is definitely not going to be as high scoring as it was last year. Yeah, so I think I'm still going to take Bama to win, but I think it'll be close. I think I'll give Tennessee the 9.5 points. And then let's see. Next, we do have about South Carolina at number 20 or number 21 in my poll, Missouri. And Mizzou is a 7.5-point favorite. Yeah, and South Carolina is 2-4, and they're coming off of back-to-back losses. Yeah, meanwhile, Missouri is really good with just the one loss. They did just beat, get a blowout win over Kentucky last week. So, yeah, I mean, yeah, Brady Cook has looked really good. So, yeah, I think I am going to, and South Carolina's pass defense is terrible. So, yes, this should be a big day for Brady Cook and Luther Burden. So yeah, I think that Missouri wins, and I think they're going to cover the 7.5. So, and then next let's do number 23 in my poll, Oklahoma State at West Virginia. West Virginia is a 3.5-point favorite. But you know what? I think I'm going to take Oklahoma State with the road upset. Oklahoma State has won back-to-back wins against Kansas State and Kansas. Yeah, West Virginia coming off of the heartbreaking loss to Houston. So yes, I am going to take Oklahoma State to win outright. So, and then next we have Washington State at number 9 or number 11 in my poll, Oregon. And Oregon is a 20-point favorite. And yes, I know that Oregon is coming off of that close loss to Washington. Just a heartbreaking loss to Washington. But anyway, Washington State got completely demolished by Arizona. So I think Washington State is in a worse way. Yeah, Oregon is the way better team. So I am going to take Oregon to bounce back. I think they're going to cover the 20 points. Okay, now we get into the primetime games. We got number 13 or number 12 in my poll, Ole Miss at Auburn. Ole Miss is 6.5-point favorite. Yeah, I think Ole Miss will win. I think they'll cover the 6.5. I think that Auburn's offense and their quarterback situation is just so dysfunctional. I don't see how they can keep up with Ole Miss. And let's see. Now we got number 2 or number 5 in my poll, Michigan at Michigan State. Michigan is a 24-point favorite. Yes, I know that Michigan State is circling the drain. Right, they have an interim coach. But anyway, so I do think that Michigan definitely wins easily. But since it is a home game for Michigan State and it is a rivalry game, I think that maybe Michigan State can hang with Michigan for a little bit. I think Michigan State can cover the 24. And then let's see. Next we got number 16 or number 15 in my poll, Duke. At number 4 or number 7 in my poll, Florida State. Florida State is a 14.5-point favorite. And now it looks like Riley Leonard is going to be out again this week. That's not officially been said. I guess he's supposed to be a game time decision. Yeah, Duke is really keeping everyone in the dark as to Riley Leonard's status for this game. So I'm just going to assume that he's going to be out again. And even if he does play, I mean, he's not going to be able to run around like he's used to doing, which is the Riley Leonard running the ball is a big part of Duke's offense. So he's still going to be limited, even if he does play. I think it will be Henry Bellin the fourth again, and I mean he's trash. So yeah, he was terrible against NC State. He was like 4 of 12 for like 100 yards. So again, most of those yards on one play. So, but anyway, we do know for certain that Jordan Travis is playing. So I've got Florida State winning big. I think they will cover the 14.5. And the next we do have number 14 or number 17 in my poll, Utah. At number 18 or number 20 in my poll, Southern Cal. And USC is a 7.5 point favorite. Yeah, I don't see any way that Utah scores enough points to win this game. And this is a revenge game for USC and Caleb Williams. Yeah, I don't know if he's gonna paint F Utah on his nails again. Probably not. I think he learned his lesson. So I mean, yeah, unless USC is gonna have 5 turnovers, I think that the USC should win this and cover the 7 points. And then we got Clemson at Miami, and Clemson is a 3-point favorite. And I mean, Miami, yeah, they lost to Georgia Tech, and they lost to North Carolina. They were getting blown out by North Carolina at them at one point. I mean, I just can't pick Miami. I mean, Tyler Van Dyke has had 5 interceptions in the last 2 games. Cade Klubnik has not thrown a pick since week 2. So yeah, I'm taking Clemson and the 3 points. Okay, so that is going to be it. So anyway, let me know what you think in the comments below. And thanks for watching, and I'll see y'all again next time.